Oh man, I won't lie, I'm feeling a little bit of FOMO right now, missing out on the Africa Cup of Nations dodgeball tournament from the weekend, especially having met some of our dodgeball players, just an awesome community of people. But luckily for us, we got some of the team members in studio and a coach as well here to tell us a little bit more about the tournament and their future plans. Please welcome from Team SA, Nicholas Obel, Martina Kyrgios, Kristen Rockhill, and head coach of the Egyptian team, Hani Nabil. Guys, welcome to it. Martina, I think I butchered your surname there. I'm sorry.
It's okay, no problem.
It's all right.
It's okay.
I did that out of national pride because
I understand this one.
My eyes are burning from the gold that's shining across. I'm sorry, Nicholas. I'm rubbing it in here, man. I'm rubbing it in here. Guys, welcome to it. Thanks so much for joining us this morning after a very busy weekend. We know that there's an awesome rivalry, especially in football, between Egypt and South Africa. This is a long-running battle, but it looked like a lot of smiles out there. There seems to be a really cool vibe between these two teams. Nick, maybe I can start with you. How are you feeling about the tournament itself? Was that a success? It looked like an awesome vibe.
Yeah, the event went really well. It was a great vibe. Everything ran smoothly. Egypt, they were really competitive, and like you said, we get on very well with them. So we had a duel.
And that's what it's about. I think ultimately we are starting to become really competitive. I mean, I heard in the interview there, only 2.5 years, really, South Africa's been cutting our teeth. Maybe, Hani, I can start with you. The culture and tradition around dodgeball in Egypt, is it similar to South Africa? Does it feel like you're coming home here, or does it feel like we've still got a long way to go to get to where you guys are?
No, it is. For me personally, it's my third time, so I feel home.
I love that.
Yeah, we already built a lot of relationships in the last African Cup in Cairo, so we're already good friends with South Africa team, so yeah, we feel home.
There is something awesome about the sense of community around dodgeball, but it is still a sport, and I think the structures need to be built. What is making Egypt so strong? What do you think won you the tournament this weekend, and how far does South Africa have to go to get to a point where they can at least take one off you, just one of the games, do you think, Martina?
So basically, it's all about the passion. So the passion, South Africa have it big time. So they are so passionate about it. And what's different about Egypt is basically the persistence. People are really doing their best. They're doing the ultimate best so they can keep tracking. So we're only looking for African Cup. We got it. The World Cup is next. So that's how we are doing it.
Kristen, maybe I can throw that to you. The World Cup next year, it's a big year for all sports, in fact, and we've got the 2020 Dodgeball World Cup, unfortunately, in Cairo on their home turf. How are preparations going? How are you feeling? What's the next big preparation tournament, or how are you feeling about the build-up?
I think for us, the most exciting thing is that we actually are competing in the World Cup next year. It's such an incredible, humbling experience to be able to represent South Africa as a team. And for us, I mean, we're going to start our training starting soon, next month already. So leading up to beginning of 2020, we'll start our training, and we have a few tournaments lined up beginning of next year. So yeah, we can't wait.
From a preparation, I know you are invested in this emotionally and physically and financially. You've gone all in, Nick, with this. What needs to be done, do you think, from a South African perspective to grow the sport, to get to a point where we can compete on an international level? Because I would imagine it's going to be tough. Yeah. At the World Cup, it's going to be a really, really stiff level of competition.
Well, one of our goals at Dodgeball South Africa are to make dodgeball accessible to all South Africans.
I love that, yeah.
All of the areas within South Africa. So we are urging companies that are involved in the community to actually get involved with us and help us, pursue our passion and pursue our goals and get dodgeball out to all these people. I love that way we'll have more players, and then we'll be able to beat Egypt.
Hani, do they, in Egypt, do people also come up to you and say, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball? Now, I must have said that to Nicholas about 20 times the first time we met. In Egypt, is it a similar sort of atmosphere within dodgeball? How seriously is Egyptian sport taking it, Egyptian public? Do you feel like you have the structures there? And how are you feeling about your prospects in the World Cup? Is this something you can win on home soil?
Yeah, actually, the last World Cup we did well. Hosting the tournament in our country, I guess it will give us a lot of push. One of the main things that is pushing the sport in our country is the ongoing league that we have. We have like 23 teams competing, and this is one of the main things that actually gets the players is the great progress. So yes.
I love how inclusive it is. I'm just thinking from a South African perspective, like corporates have like team building days. We need a league. You know, you've got this five-a-side soccer league that swept through South Africa. We need that in dodgeball. It's so inclusive. It's so much fun. One last time, if I can ask you guys, please to show your medal. Just that's what it's like. Okay. But of course, I'm so proud to host you guys. Thank you so much for bringing the love, the spirit, and that dogged determination that won you through on the day. And hopefully this has inspired Team South Africa to know where we can go and what that trajectory is. But we're so proud of all of you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Graham.